Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Accept others the way they are. You cannot change other people. To try to change them to fit what you want them to be is like trying to change a dog into a cat into a horse. They are what they are, and you are what you are. And that, folks, is a beautiful thing. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow up 40, Nasdaq up 26, S&P's up 6.5. Gold contract down 380, trading at $1,290 an ounce. Silver off 19 cents at $19.40 an ounce. Platinum off 10 at $1,402 an ounce. Copper flat at $3.04 a pound. Light sweet crude also flat at $104.26 a barrel. Bonds. We had the 10-year is trading at 123.24. 30 years at 133.27. King dollar up 132 ticks at 80.303. The euro down 18 and the yen up 19, traded at 102.62. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. Can you talk about anemic volume? This is getting good, folks. It's getting real good. 574 million shares. You're going against 850, 900. Bottom line, you're at 1871. And guess what? That thing is going to try to crawl its way up to this 1882 area. 1882, 1883 wants to get tested here. Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow Industrials. What we have with the Dow, she is up $40. She's closing out at 16,449. What you get out of that is that 16,456 was the high of the last downdraft. That was April 10th. But I do expect you're going to see that Dow try to crawl up into that 527. And right now we're at 449. Now, that would keep the Dow and the S&Ps in a consolidation. You know, why? Because if we look at the Dow, what the Dow had done is this. The Dow was at 16,631, comes down to 015, so it comes down 615 points, comes back up, and we did more than 0.618 retracement. So that there is not going to be ABC structure on the way down. What it very well could do is, you know, when this thing comes south again, you'll see one leg down, we'll probably do another smaller ABC structure inside that to go after the lows, because the February 5th area is still the benchmark in all these indices. Now, here's where the big difference comes in. We go to the Nasdaq Composite. Nasdaq Composite, Russell 2000, still ABC structures, all on the way down. Composite out here did 1.5 billion, going against 2.4. We are at 41.21. We came down from 43.71. We got into the February 5th swing point, heavier volume, broke it, rejected price. But that's a full 100% move of a move. Now what we're looking at right now, we are at the 41.21 area. And this little baby still got some juice. We can still get up to the 41.90 area, somewhere in there. Russell 2000. We look at the Russell 2000. What we have with the Russell 2000, RUT. Russell 2000 right now is at 1141, and that little baby can get up into, it'd be interesting, 1155 is game. If we take a look, if you want to see the correlation inside the ETF structures, it's pretty intense. We go look at the SPY, the SPY. What you're going to see is that we did 65 million shares out here today. That was going into 169 million. Intense. The 3 Qs. What do we have with the 3 Qs? The 3 Qs did 25 million shares. This is sick. That was going into 131 million shares and 73 million shares. Anemic volume, big time. We take a look at the Netflix, NFLX. After the close out here, you had Netflix close at $348. It's trading up $11 right now at $361. Numbers go like this on Netflix. The estimate was 81 cents. They took in 86. That's the bottom line. Top line revenue is $1.27 billion. That's what they took in. So if we take a look at Netflix right now, you're at $360. We closed at $348. and Netflix has a long way to go before it can break this downtrend. 368 actually would have to get up and above that 368 area with a vengeance, and right now we are only at that 360 area. Let's go to Mike in Dallas. Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, just real quick. I wanted to ask you, do you prefer using candlesticks or do you prefer using the open, high, low, close bars, and why?
What happens is this. I use just the bars, but what does happen, when I look at a bar, I know what that's saying candlestick-wise, you know. So I can glance at a chart and a bar chart. And what happens with me, folks, I think with most people after a while, what happens is that I use bars because they're cleaner looking. To me, they are anyway, okay? But I also know what that bar indicates on a candle.
Okay.
Because I know them so well. I used candles a huge amount years ago.
If you're a pretty new trader within 2 or 3 years, what would you recommend?
Yeah, use candles. Candles are beautiful, man. Candles will give you. There's more stories with candles. Let's put it that way, so that you'll understand what each candle means, and then once you have that down, or what it could mean. Let's put it that way.
Right.
And then once you have that down, you'll probably switch out to. You may or may not switch out to bars.
Okay.
Okay. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. You're welcome. Let's go take a look at. So what do we get? Let me see. WYNN. Let's see if Win is out yet with numbers. No, they're not out yet. They're going to be coming out with numbers. Oh no, they're kind of. That's interesting. No, it looks like it's May 6th. They're coming out with numbers. CLF. Let's see if they come out with numbers yet. After number today's. That's not out yet either. If we go over to well, hold it. Let's get into the gold market. GCM4. So what we have with gold, folks, is this. We did 97,000 contracts out here today. We closed this session at 1290. Last week, what you had on Wednesday, we had that downdraft. The low of that downdraft got to 1284. We got to 1281 today. Now, we had lighter volume today, but it's hanging right at that bar. This baby is going to go after that B point, folks. And the B point in the structure on the way down will not be that hard to take out. That's 1277. I suspect you're going to see that in the next couple of days. The XAU, the HUI, in both cases, they broke the B point, and we're going to know about 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tonight if they did come in with volume. A couple of larger stocks did come in with volume as they broke the B point. You had Barrick Gold. Barrick is in talks to merge with Newmont, two dogs. Barrick broke a B point of an ABC structure on the way down. It took out the 1772 area. We had 12 million shares. It did 23 million shares. This is a large ABC down, too. Your 8 point on this is 21. Your B 1770. That's not the end of the world. Yeah, this is going to be heading down to that 1526 area. Humana is really in tough shape. Humana, big problems here. Now, stock-wise, it only went down 19 cents. It closed at 777. Huge amount of volume, which you had 14 million shares, and that was after it already blew away its December swing points, folks. Some of these golds are basically screaming that, number one, they're going to go after the December lows, and we'll see how many, in fact, can hold those December lows. An Eagle, that came down with volume when they announced that they're getting in the middle of the takeover from Gold Corp, and that was Unimana and an Eagle. Both of them, bottom line, going down with some juice. AEM is at 27 right now. That December low out there is 2487. So that's going to be a big number. If we look at Rango Resources, which has been the strongest one out here, we do have what Rango. It was a sideways move today. I would not be biting, though. When you have so many of these equities, folks, that are breaking B points, breaking them with volume. We've already broken a December swing point in a few of these. We're going to the December swing points. That's where these are going. Now, the strongest ones will get their last, and those are the ones you're going to want to buy. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. Coming right back. We had the Dow finish up 40, Nasdaq up 26, S&P's up 6.5. We're going to be right back.